Let's see what happens in the second run. Like I said, it's a 50-50 chance that it can be an H or a Y. I can explain further if you're interested. If you know anything about the genetics and crossbreeding and perfect clonage, perfect clones and near perfect clones and donor clones. Yeah, let's start with near perfect clones, dude. We'll explain a little bit on those. Those are going to be genetic wise, all green, and they're going to consist of G's, Y's, and some H's probably. You kind of want to try to get one that only has one H. You don't want to get any more than that, or else you're going to spend more time crossbreeding your perfect potato clone rather than having it already. So, with that being said, to be honest, man, I like doing the extra time because I like crossbreeding, and I like to fish while I'm waiting for my crossbreeding, and I like to plant other berries and vegetables. So with that being said, dude, our near perfect clone that we have for potato is in the first slot GYGHGH. Okay? With that being said, it's all green. But first things first, dude, we're going to try to change that fourth slot from the H to a Y. Okay? Now, how we're going to do that? Okay. We're going to do that by taking two donor clones, two separate clones, okay, with a Y in the fourth slot. Okay? Now, the first donor clone that I came across that I planned on using, and I will tell you the genetics starting with the first slot. W, Y, G, Y, Y, Y. Okay? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's on that clone. The only thing that matters is that fourth slot being a Y. With that being said, dude, we're okay here, okay? Now we need to get a second donor clone with a slot, with a Y in the fourth slot. Okay? That way, when we take our two near perfect clones, put them into the planter box. Okay, we'll put one in the top left, one in the top right. They're going to be the same. Okay? And then we'll put our donor clone in the bottom left with the Y in the fourth slot. Okay? Okay, we have a W, red W in the first slot though, okay? Now, with that being said, we have to make sure that our second donor clone doesn't have a red W in the first slot. Why? Because if you use red in crossbreeding, the reds outweigh the greens. Now, we could use an X red and be okay because they're not the same gene. W red and X red are two different genes. They're not going to work together to outweigh a green. That would be okay. We don't have that in this situation. Here, for our second donor clone, we got lucky. We got H, 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 Y, G, H. Okay, again, our first donor clone was W, Y, G, Y, Y, Y. Okay, that Y's in that fourth slot. And then our second donor clone is going to be H, 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 Y, G, H. Okay? So now, we have to wait. After we planted what we needed, we have to wait till they reach maturity. Once these guys reach maturity, we'll take a single potato seed and plant it right in the center. That way the genetics from the near perfect clones travel down to that seedling with the donor clone's Y in the fourth slot traveling up to that seedling. Hopefully it's going to be a Y. Holy shit, what in tarnation is going on out there, fella? Jesus Christ, there's a fucking terrorist attack! Shut your doors and take cover, fellas! We're under attack!